this class. I'm gonna make individual questions and also I'm gonna ask you guys to work together, okay?
Okay.
So we will start with simple questions. Let's start with Davi.
Mm-hmm.
Davi, so what's your name?
My name is David.
David, né? Sorry.
Yeah.
And how old are you, David?
I am 36 years old.
Where do you live?
I live in São Paulo, Brazil.
Very good. And what is your name? Second candidate? Felipe?
Sorry, because
Yes.
the
The
very noise.
noise.
Yeah,
Okay, so what's your name?
my name is Philipy.
And how old are you, Felipe?
I am 36 years old.
And where do you live?
I'm living in Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about vacation. David, where have you visited for vacation?
I visited places at the Brazil, uh, states, uh, Pernambuco, Minas Gerais,
Mm-hmm.
Paraná, and when I went in the Paraná, I went in the Argentina, Paraguay.
Okay. And how about you, Felipe? Where have you visited?
I had visited the Paraná. I went to the Curitiba two times with
Mm-hmm.
my family. I I like to visit any place to in another countries, another states in Brazil too.
You also
And
visit.
yeah,
Very
my
good.
next vacation it's in another country,
Oh, nice. Which country are you going?
uh, Denmark,
Denmark.
because
I...
I will live there.
You live in Denmark. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
so
will go
nice.
to live there.
Wow, congratulations. Very good.
Thank you.
Davi, you mentioned Argentina, right? In your vacation.
Yes, yes.
How many hours does it take to get there to Argentina?
Uh, and at the Paraguay, more or less 1 hours. I think
By
is
car
it
or by plane?
by car.
Mm-hmm.
And actually is, eu não sei é near divisa, né? Não sei como é que diria divisa. É near.
Okay, the border.
Mhm.
Near
The
the
border.
near the border. Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
how about you, Felipe? How many hours does it take to get to Dinamarca? Denmark.
It's many hours. It's to it's about the my last travel is when I come to Brazil. I take to 24 hours from Denmark to my house here.
That was a long flight.
Yeah, one day. No, in the flight, 13 hours.
30 hours. Wow, did you
13
have a
hours.
layover?
Yes. Yeah. Over, over when I changed the plan.
Yes,
Yeah, one time.
one layover.
Yeah,
When you
one
went,
over.
Davi, when you went to Argentina, you went by plane, by car, or Paraguay, actually, right? How did you go?
I went the Paraná uh,
By plane?
in the plane,
Mm-hmm.
and Paraná, I went the other country, Argentina and Paraguay.
Very good. Uh, Philippi, how did you plan your last vacation?
My last vacation, uh, I I went to the São Paulo.
You went to São Paulo?
I visit the Betel.
Oh, you visited Bethel.
Yes, the last time, and the zoo in São Paulo,
Mm-hmm.
and
Very good.
yes, it is. I forget when what's the name when you have the fishes aquarium.
Aquarium.
Aquarium. Yes, I
Aquariums. And
visit
how
it.
about you, David? How did you plan your last vacation?
My last vacation. Actually, my friend and my wife planned the trip. I don't like planning the trip.
You just
I
go.
yeah, I just go.
Okay, very good. So now I want you guys to talk together, okay? And I want you to make questions to your partner of what is happening in this picture here. So let's start with David asking questions to Philippi. You can ask questions like who is the person, what. Try to make questions using all these words here that you already learned, W8 questions. So Felipe, can you make questions? No, David, can you make questions to Felipe about these two pictures using these words here?
Hmm. Philip,
Right.
what you see in the first picture?
I see three peoples in the balcony, and maybe they make a check-in in the hotel.
Hmm.
No, and they make the check-in the flight plan for the flight plan.
You can continue, David.
Uh, mm,
You thinking?
see, about 1 minute. And the other picture, the right picture, Philip. Oh, what is in the background behind the man?
I see the map.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I continue, Leticia.
Felipe, you can take turns.
Okay.
Now, Felipe, can you make questions to David, sorry.
Yes. Uh, where is the first picture, David?
Well, I think is in the hotel. I think looks like for me.
Hmm?
That's it.
Felipe, one more? One more question?
One more question. Yes. And when is uh, uh, when's the second picture? In the morning, in the afternoon?
Um,
When?
oh, looks. I think is at afternoon in the morning at the morning. I think.
Yes, maybe.
Now, David, which country do you think they are traveling to? The first picture.
Uh,
Which country do you think they are traveling to?
I think in United States, I think.
It could be United States.
Uh,
Philipy, have you ever been in United States before?
No, never.
And how about you, David? Have you ever been in United States?
mm,
Have you ever been to United States, David?
no, and not yet.
Not
I
yet.
I plan to go uh, two years.
In 2 years?
In 2 years, perfect.
In 2 years we will have an exchange program to New York. Maybe you can go with us. Who knows? Very good, guys. So now we're gonna make some quizzes about some questions. We have here 3 options of answer. So I'm gonna ask one question to the other, okay? So let's start with Philippi. You need a passport if you want to go to. What is the correct answer, Philippi?
By plane?
Hey, in this case, the right one is
Ah,
abroad. Okay? Why? Because by plane, you can go by plane to Curitiba and you don't need a passport. But if you go
yes,
abroad, outside Brazil, and then you need a passport, okay?
yes,
So
yes.
abroad is outside Brazil. So now, David, the food at the restaurant was
Um, delicious.
very good, delicious. Felipe,
Book it.
Jessica and Alex, booked their flights. That's correct. When you answer, you can read the sentence with the answer, okay?
Okay.
So now, David, it's your turn.
Uh, did you buy any souvenirs when you were in Brazil?
That's correct. Felipe,
We went. We went by car for a few days.
David, what do you think it is?
We went out for a few days.
In this case, that would be we went away, okay? Because when you go out, it's just for a moment. I'm gonna go out for a restaurant. But when we go for a few days, so you go away, you go farther from home. Okay? That's why it's away.
Okay.
Now it's David, your turn.
Julia is making a cook class at local college.
And what do you think it is, Felipe?
Making too. Julia is making a cooking.
In this case, it's taking. Because when we don't make classes because the class is already there, you just watch it. You just participate in something that already exists. So we cannot make the class, we take the class. Okay? So Julia is taking a cook class. You are taking English class. I can make English class because I have to make the material, blah, blah, blah. I have to make the material, but you are taking, okay? Taking class.
Okay.
So now is Felipe.
David made some mistakes in his homework.
Yes. Mistakes. We make mistakes in the present, made mistakes in the past. And David?
Lunch is nearly red. Can you set the table, Carl?
And what do you think it is, Philippi?
I think is letter B, set the table.
That's correct. The table we set, because in Portuguese you say make the table, right? Or put the table. But in English, set the table. That's correct. And now, Felipe?
Remember to take out the garbage before you go to bed.
Yes, correct. Take out the garbage. David?
Don't leave your coats on the floor. Don't leave your coats on the floor. Leave them up.
Letter C, B, or A? C?
C.
And how about you, Felipe? What do you think?
Yes, leave them up.
Okay, in this case, it's pick them up. When we pick things, you have to pick. And also pick up is a phrasal verb, is a phrasal verb for things that you have to pegar. Or you can pick a person if you are driving. Oh, I am driving. Can you pick me up? Pode me pegar? So pick up is a phrasal verb that we use to take things. Now, Felipe?
Lisa never. Lisa never makes her bed in the morning.
Make her bed. Yes, that was correct. Very good. So now I'm gonna make some questions about clothes. Okay? David, what clothes do you wear when you go to a party?
Sorry, I don't understand.
What clothes do you wear when you go to a party?
I use the short, t-shirt, shoes, sunglasses.
Very good. And Felipe, what clothes do you wear when you go to your work?
Shoes and the shirts and the forget the name. And clothes.
Clothes? Yeah.
Calça.
You forgot about how is calça in English. It's okay. It's a little bit hard. Yeah, but you have to research later. David, who helps you to buy your clothes?
Pants.
Pants. Yeah.
Pants.
Sorry,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Who helps you to buy your clothes? Who helps you?
How I can you repeat, please?
Yeah, who helps you to buy your clothes? Who helps you?
My wife.
And who? You can continue.
She's by every clothes for me.
Yeah, very good.
Uh-huh.
And who helps you, Felipe, to buy your clothes?
My wife's too.
And these wives, they are spoiling the husbands. I buy clothes for Kelly
Uh,
too. Yeah. Now David, tell me something that you like to buy. If you don't like to buy clothes, what do you like to buy?
What I like to buy?
Yes.
Uh, well, I like to buy electronics.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Electronics devices.
exactly. Uh, Basically, is this.
And how about you, Felipe? Which clothes do you like to buy?
Me too. I like to buy electronics.
Okay, very good. When you go
And the
to a
tools.
restaurant, what?
And the tools. Having
Tools.
to say.
When you go to a restaurant, David, what do you like to order when you go to a restaurant?
When I go in the restaurant, I put Chinese food. Uh, for example, yakisoba. Uh, Japan food.
Yeah, Asian food.
Uh,
And Felipe, what do you like to eat with friends?
With my friend, I like to food the barbecue, uh, hamburger,
good
and
choice. Uh-huh.
Do you prefer eat with friends or eat alone?
friends.
And how about you, David? Do you prefer to eat with friends or eat alone?
Mm, always together with my friends.
Very good. So now I want you to talk together and I want you to make questions to one another of what outdoor activities each one of you like to do. And the person has to explain why. If you like, why? If you don't like, why not? Okay? So, Felipe, you're gonna use these images to ask David some question about outdoor activities.
Okay. Uh, do you like swim in the river?
Uh-huh.
The
Yes, I like swim usually in the pool, actually. Not in river. In the river, I have a fear. Many many fear, much fear.
You can
okay.
continue, Felipe.
Is fear or afraid, Leticia?
I am afraid.
Ah, no. Perfect.
Mhm.
Do you
You
like
can.
make a picnic too?
Sorry, I can hear you.
Do you like and do you like make a picnic?
Yes, yes, I like it so much, uh, especially with my friends, my parents. I like it.
Oh, good.
One more, Felipe.
And the ride the bicycle, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like ride the bicycle
Uh, Before
to
uh,
ride?
of the pandemic, I hide on the bike mm, a lot. But when the pandemic started, my bike get stopped in the garage.
Very good. Now let's invert. David, you're gonna make 3 questions to Felipe, and Felipe have to explain why and why not of your answer.
Okay.
Um, uh, Philip, do you know swimming, and when do you learn swim?
Yes, I know the swim, and I'm learning. I'm in the pool with the teacher. I have the class uh, for a few years,
Um,
and when I was the young, I make some of the competitions. No competition is the yes competitions, the swimming.
mm. About the picnic, um, um, how frequency do you go in the picnic? Or what? Often. Frequency, esqueci.
Um, it's not too much.
Not too much.
It's I made a picnic about 1 or 2 times very years ago,
Um,
no more. But I pretend make more the picnic when I change the country and when I go to live with my family and then in the Denmark.
mm. At the Denmark, that uh, is easy, I believe. I think.
Yes.
The safer. You're not gonna have a thief robbing your phone in Denmark if it's a picnic. One more question, David, please.
Um, Philip, about the hidden bike, do you know uh, driving the bike or hiding bike?
Riding a bike.
Do you know riding a bike, and how long do you went the bike?
Went
Yeah.
um, how long I'm riding the
Yes,
kilo?
yes, exactly.
Okay. It's same you before the pandemic. I'm ride too much. I ride about I'm most ride it's the 25 kilometers.
Oh,
25.
25.
Yes,
That's a lot.
25. And but before the pandemic, I don't ride too much. Don't ride more.
The pandemic spoiled everyone. No one does anything after the pandemic, just before the pandemic.
The
Yes.
Very
pandemic it
good.
sent
Very
off.
good, guys. You did very well. So let's do some questions related to those pictures. So, David, do you think skateboarding is difficult?
Yeah, actually, I never tried, but I think it's difficult.
Yeah, I broke my wrist doing skateboarding. Very sad. But I was a teenager. Yeah. And Felipe, do you think swimming in the lake is dangerous?
In the lake,
Yes. Or in the river?
it depends the river. It's have the current. I, sometimes is very dangerous.
They can have snakes.
Yeah.
Mhm. David, do you think going for a bike ride is fun? Do you think going for a bike ride is fun?
What means ride? I um,
A bike ride is just like take your bike and ride.
mm, I love it.
So why
Uh,
did you stop?
mm,
If you
I
love,
I get I'm afraid,
because you
but
live in São Paulo, right?
yes, but the feeling riding the bike is very good. I like so much.
Yeah. And Felipe, you said that you just had two picnics. Do you think having a picnic is boring?
No, when you take a time with the friends, made a picnic, have a picnic, it's very funny.
That is
You
true.
you can be to play the games, uh, talk about this some things and
Mhm.
it's
Very good. And David, do you prefer being by the sea or in the mountains? Do you prefer being by the sea or in the mountains?
I prefer the mountains.
The mountains.
I like it so much, the sea. I feel good uh, when I front the sea, but I I feel me connecting the nature. The, my,
Connected to the nature.
is nature perfect.
Mm-hmm. And how about you, Felipe? Do you prefer to be by the sea or to be in the mountains?
I prefer to by the sea.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think about this.
So that's a question for you to think about,
Yes.
right? I like to be by the sea. I think sea connects me more to nature than the mountains. Mountains is really beautiful though, but you know, ocean has the waves and the sound. Mountains quiet, cold, but both are good. And David, is better to do sports alone or with other people?
With the other people's is many better. I enjoy.
Mm-hmm. So you prefer to be with friends. And how about you, Felipe?
For me, it depends for the sports.
Which
and
sports would you like to do alone and would you like to do with other people?
and I prefer the with the people is ride a bike and alone swimming. I
Oh,
got swimming alone by the by the gym.
yeah, go to the gym, right? Work out at the gym.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good, guys. That was the end of our tests. You guys did really well. Congratulations. Okay. The test about A1 and A2 is not being perfect. It's not about saying everything perfectly, everything in the right place. No, it's about having the comprehension and being able to explain yourself. Of course, we do minor mistakes, but the main thing is, can I talk to about any subject with a person? Yes or no? We talked about restaurant, trips, sports, outdoor activities. We talked about personality, things that you like, things that you don't like. Okay? You guys did a really good job. I will make a report and I will send to your teacher, and then he's gonna send the report to you. Okay?
Okay.
But
Perfect.
everyone passed. Congratulations. You
Thank
did
you.
very well. Any questions or